I was very disheartened by all of this, you know? And so I thought like, oh my god, I'm probably gonna have to stop doing YouTube. Okay, so this video is pretty spontaneous. I wanted to talk about something that has been going on in the last couple months on my channel. It's related to my Anne videos, and specifically my Anne reaction videos, which I posted years ago. And I'm gonna kind of rant, and I'm gonna kind of just let everything out that I've been feeling over these last couple months while I've been dealing with this stuff. So if you guys don't know, I've been creating Anne with an E videos since 2017, and I have been posting Anne with an E reaction videos since 2018. My first reaction videos were of me reacting to season 1 for the first time. It was just the first couple of episodes that I reacted to. My videos got pretty popular during that time because of all the hype that was going on with Anne with an E. So then I continued making reaction videos. I made reaction videos for season 2 and then later on season 3. When those seasons came out, like I said, they were pretty popular, and they are one of my proudest videos because of how much I enjoyed watching the show, and they were some crazy videos that I created, and I feel very nostalgic whenever I watch them. Those videos basically remind me of the time when I was most active in the fandom and when I felt most comfortable doing YouTube. I was like 19 years old, so it's a pretty nostalgic time for me. I'm now 27. Those videos were posted so long ago, and then a couple of years ago, like 3 years ago, I started making videos for the rest of the season 1 episodes. So I made 2 more episode reactions to episode 4, I think, and episode 5. It was something like that. So long story short, last year on October 21st, 2025, I received an email from YouTube stating, "Hi Mimi1239, copyrighted content has been detected in your video, Anne with an E season 2 episode 5, the determining acts of her life reaction. As a result, your video can no longer be monetized and has been blocked in 248 territories. The copyright owner may be either monetizing it or receiving analytics about it in other territories. This is not a copyright strike and does not affect your channel." When I received that notification, I was like, why is this how this? I uploaded this video back in 2018 and I was like, wait a minute. It was a pretty popular video. Not popular in terms of, you know, YouTube famous, but for me, for my channel, it was a pretty good video. It did pretty well for me. So I disputed it, and I disputed like a month after. I asked a friend of mine that does YouTube full time for her advice. She gave me like what she usually puts in her disputes when she's disputing for her own videos, because she also did an Anne with an E video, and I know that she got the copyright claim released. So I was like, okay, so I should go to someone that I know has done this before. I have disputed copyright claims that I've received from my Anne with an E reaction videos in the past, and they've always come back with like success. Like they've always been released. And so I thought, okay, like maybe this is just something I just have to deal with right now and it will be released. That wasn't the case. And so on November 24th, maybe like a day or like less than a day after I disputed, I received an email from YouTube saying, "Hi Mimi1239, after reviewing your dispute, Netflix has decided that their copyright claim is still valid." So that basically means that anything that the video makes from that point where I received the copyright claim till forever, Netflix gets the money for all of that. Which I know at this point I don't really make that much money, but I was still like, okay, I guess that's fine. So I let it go, and I was like, I don't know what else to do. Because if I appeal, if I try to dispute again, I might get a copyright strike, or basically, I don't know. I've never gotten to that point. And I think most YouTubers decide not to do that because they're scared that they're gonna get a strike for their channel. If you get 3 strikes, your channel is deleted. On January 2nd, I got another email from YouTube, and this one was
even worse.
Because one of my other videos, my Anne with an E season 1 episode 1.0, so my episode 1 reaction, "Your will shall decide your destiny," was also hit. And this one, like I said, was even worse. So the email reads, "Hi Mimi1239, copyrighted content has been detected in your video, Anne with an E season 1 episode 1.0, your will shall decide your destiny reaction. As a result, your video has been blocked and can no longer be played on YouTube. This is not a copyright strike and does not affect your channel." Oh my god. Now this one, I was more heartbroken because that just means no one can watch the video. And after after this, I considered making a video on this whole situation, but then I was like, should I even try to dispute it? Because I kind of understood their point in a way, because back then in 2018, how old was I? 19, 18? I didn't know how to edit my videos to where it was transformative, I guess. I was still giving commentary on the episode, and at the time I thought like that was enough. But I wasn't as careful with my editing, if that makes sense. Because now the way I edit my reaction videos is a lot different, and I'm very, very picky and selective with what I put in the video that's from the episode that I know is copyrighted material. I try not to like add too much of stuff that I don't really need in my video, because it's not really worth it to have to deal with all of this, right? I decided, even though the video was blocked, and I don't think I even have like the original copy of the video because I deleted it and I shouldn't have, and that's my bad. But after that, I decided maybe I should open up a Patreon, and I haven't done that yet, just haven't, and I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I should. Like, after all this, like, you guys are gonna see what I mean later. So I decided I'm not gonna do anything about this. Eventually, I'll open up a Patreon. That's what I thought. Because I was like, okay, maybe it's fair that they decided to block my video. Not block it, like, that was kind of harsh. They had just demonetize it, I would have been okay. But like blocking is just like feels really sad to me, because no one can watch the video. Not even I can really watch the video, like unless I really want to watch it in a really bad quality. But it was really too stressful for me to deal with, so I decided to leave it at that. That was, like I said, January 2nd. And then we get to April 13, 2026. I got another email from YouTube. This is what it said. Hi Mimi1239. Copyrighted content has been detected in your video Annewithane Season 1, Episode 4, An Inward Treasure Born Reaction/Commentary. The visibility of your video is not impacted, but you can no longer monetize it. The copyright owner is now either monetizing it or receiving analytics about it. This is not a copyright strike and does not affect your channel. Before I continue, I forgot to mention who has been claiming my videos. The first claim came from Netflix. The second claim came from Netflix and CBC. The third claim came from CBC and Netflix, which is just reversed. Anyway, I was very shocked because Netflix is usually a lot more lenient, at least in my past history with them. They usually are more lenient when it comes to like people using their content. I know it's not the same for everyone. I feel like it's a hit or miss thing. You kind of have to be lucky to not get your content detected in the first place, but when it does happen, usually they're lenient. And they know that people are making videos about their shows, and they're transformative, and they're fair use, and they're not just trying to post their shows and movies on YouTube for people to watch for free. That's usually not the case. I'm just scared of Netflix now, and CBC. CBC is another thing, because I love CBC. I've been to their building. I've been to their tapings for some shows like Family Feud and Canada's Smartest Junior or something. That was like awesome. Those were really great tapings. But anyway, that's a whole different thing. There's also The Price is Right, which maybe one day I'll talk about. That was a whole thing. But I don't know, CBC's like kind of scary to me. Netflix I thought was a little more lenient, like I said. But now, after receiving this copyright claim for this specific video, because I was like, this video I felt like was my most transformative. I had already mastered my reaction editing style to where it wouldn't get copyright claimed by anyone, and it couldn't because I was using cuts, transitions, memes. I was zooming in and being just overall very selective of what I was putting into the video that was copyrighted material from the episode. And so I thought, okay, this won't get copyrighted. This was 3 years ago, like I said. And so I was like, this will be fine. And it was fine for 3 years. And then all of a sudden, this is happening. Of course, this is not the first time. So I thought, okay, I kind of started spiraling a little, and I started kind of evaluating how I want to proceed on YouTube moving forward, because even though these are videos that don't make any money anymore, and these are videos that are pretty old, I was like, I don't want to go through this, especially for my Anne videos, because those are my babies. Those are, like I said, some of my favorite videos that I've ever made, because I'm nostalgic over them, and I know that a lot of people discovered me through those videos, and they enjoyed those videos that I made. I was very disheartened by all of this, you know? And so I thought like, oh my god, I'm probably gonna have to stop doing YouTube. Maybe it was just today. I felt like this. But then I disputed it because this one I was like, I really feel like this was unfair for them to do. So I disputed it, and this is what I put in my dispute. So maybe this can help someone. If you're in a similar situation to me, this is what I put. I just literally wrote it down and just sent it. I didn't really check. It wasn't like the most polished thing I could have said, but this is what I said. My video is fair use because it is a commentary on the episode, reviewing and critiquing the quality of the show. I select short clips of the episode that are necessary to give context of what I'm talking about so that it makes it easier for my viewers to understand. I use transitions, cuts, overlays, etc. to transform the video so that it is not a replacement of the copyrighted owned material. That's what I wrote. Thankfully, a couple of hours after I received that first notification, after I came back from the movies, this is the email I received from YouTube. Hi Mimi1239. Good news, after reviewing your dispute, Netflix has decided to release their copyright claim on your YouTube video. I was so relieved and yes, so thankful, even though I just said all this stuff. I was relieved because I was like, if they denied my dispute again, especially when it came to this video, like I said, when I feel like I've already mastered the way of properly making reaction videos and commentary videos, then I didn't know what else to do. All of my videos are not safe from receiving copyright claims and from potentially being demonetized forever. That stressed me out a lot, but thankfully and hopefully this is the last time I have to deal with this, and it probably won't be. I don't know why Netflix and CBC are like coming for me now. I don't know why, but I hope that that's the last I have to deal with them for a while at least. And if not, then like I said, I think I'm just gonna do a Patreon. I'm gonna put my videos on Patreon, I think, moving forward, just so that I have a space, a platform for you guys to check out my videos. I really wanted to keep my videos on YouTube, but I think I'm gonna have to start moving them to Patreon. And that doesn't mean that they're replacing my YouTube content. It just means that it is like a backup in case they get blocked on YouTube. That's basically where I'm at right now. So like I said, I think I will be using my Patreon to upload any videos that gets taken down or demonetized by YouTube so that you guys can still watch my videos on a platform that won't hopefully take them down at any moment. Look out for that. I will have more information about that on my community tab and possibly already in the description box below. You guys can check out my Patreon if you want. I will probably start posting on there now because of this reason. I hope that this is it for now. It does feel really good to rant about this whole situation, for me to get this off my chest, because I feel like I used to do this a lot more often. I hope you guys are doing good. The anniversary of Anne is coming up. Like the 10th anniversary of Anne is coming up next year. So I have been thinking about like what I want to do for that. And I know that I haven't finished making my season 1 videos. I still have to react to the last 2 episodes of the show. Not react because I've already watched them, but like make commentary videos on the last 2 episodes of the show. Possibly even redo the first and second episode reactions because of this whole dilemma that I've been going through with YouTube. I might end up doing that, but other than that, I have been thinking about possibly making like a video essay, I guess, of Anne and like all the seasons and going back and checking out all the episodes again and seeing what I think about it 10 years after they came out. So yeah, that's basically what I have in mind right now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know, like I said, it was a very long rant and just a tangent overall, but I hope you guys have been doing great. I miss you guys and I cannot wait to continue posting more on this channel. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for always watching. Mwah. Like this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe to my channel if you guys want, and please YouTube and Netflix and CBC, please stop coming for me. I'm so sorry if I did anything to offend you or upset you. Please keep my videos on my channel, please. I worked really hard on them. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys. Mwah.